From a hotshot surgeon's fall to mastering the mystic arts, this Marvel gem flips dimensions and breaks minds. In this video, we'll recap the medicine, magic, and mystery of Doctor Strange in just a few minutes. So, like, subscribe, and let's step through the portal. In Kathmandu, the sorcerer 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 and his zealots enter the secret compound 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 and behead its librarian. They steal several pages from a book belonging to the Ancient One, a long-lived sorcerer who has taught every student at 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢, including 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢, in the mystic arts. The Ancient One pursues the traitors, but 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 and his followers escape. In New York City, Dr. Stephen Strange, a wealthy, acclaimed, and arrogant neurosurgeon, severely injures his hands in a car crash while en route to a speaking conference, leaving him permanently unable to operate. Fellow surgeon Christine Palmer tries to help him move on, but Strange vainly pursues experimental surgeries to heal his hands. Strange learns about Jonathan Pangborn, a paraplegic who mysteriously regained use of his legs. Pangborn directs Strange to 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢, where he is taken in by Mordo, a sorcerer under the Ancient One. The Ancient One demonstrates her power to Strange, revealing the astral plane and other dimensions such as the mirror dimension. She reluctantly agrees to train Strange, whose arrogance and ambition remind her of 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢. Strange studies under the Ancient One and Mordo, and from ancient texts in the library that are now guarded by Master Wong. Strange learns that Earth is protected from threats from other dimensions by a shield generated from 3 sanctums in New York City, London, and Hong Kong, which are all directly accessible from 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢. The sorcerer's task is to protect the sanctums, though Pangborn instead chose to channel mystical energy only to heal his paralysis. Strange progresses quickly and secretly reads the book from which 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 stole pages, learning to bend time with the eye of Agamotto. Mordo and Wong warn Strange against breaking the laws of nature, drawing a comparison to 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢's desire for eternal life. 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 uses the stolen pages to contact Dormammu of the Dark Dimension, where time is non-existent, and destroys the London Sanctum to weaken Earth's protection. The Zealots then attack the New York Sanctum, killing its guardian, but Strange holds them off with the help of the Cloak of Levitation, only to be critically injured during a skirmish. He teleports himself back to the hospital where Palmer saves him. Upon returning to the Sanctum, Strange reveals to Mordo that the Ancient One has been drawing power from the Dark Dimension to sustain long life, and Mordo becomes disillusioned with her. After a fight in the mirror dimension of New York, 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 mortally wounds the Ancient One and escapes to Hong Kong. Before dying, she tells Strange that he and Mordo will have to work together to defeat 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢, balancing Mordo's steadfast nature against Strange's willingness to bend the rules. Strange and Mordo arrive in Hong Kong to find Wong dead, the Sanctum destroyed, and the Dark Dimension engulfing Earth. Strange uses the eye to reverse time and save Wong, then enters the Dark Dimension and creates an endless time loop around himself and Dormammu. After repeatedly killing Strange to no avail, Dormammu finally accepts his bargain, leaving Earth permanently and taking 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 and the Zealots with him in exchange for Strange breaking the loop. Disgusted by Strange and the Ancient One defying nature's laws, Mordo renounces his sorcerer career and departs. Strange returns the eye, which is revealed to hold an Infinity Stone, back to 𝗔𝗟𝗦𝗢 and takes up residence in the New York Sanctum to continue his studies with Wong. In a mid-credits scene, Strange decides to help Thor, who has brought his brother Loki to Earth to search for their father, Odin. In a post-credits scene, Mordo confronts Pangborn and steals the mystical energy he uses, telling him that Earth has too many sorcerers.